My name is Thomas. I never thought I'd be here, walking through this world of shadows and light. For so long, I didn't see what was right in front of me. My mother, 81 years young, has always been wise. She lives 100 miles away, back in Lancashire, while I'm here in the West Midlands. Every day at 3 o'clock, we video call, sharing our lives across the distance. She watches the news on English television constantly, and she thought she understood the world. But when I told her about America funding Israel's war, about the money flowing like a river into a genocide, she said, "No way, that can't be true." She didn't believe me. But then, when I showed her what I had learned through Ben and the Midas Touch Network, and her face, he changed. The truth hit her hard. She shook her head and said, "Now I understand why we didn't want you watching The Simpsons as a child. Even back then, she sensed the influence shaping the world." I began this journey because of Ben and his brothers, Brett and Jordy, and the voices they amplify, like Robert P. Pack of the Pole Park Law Firm and Richard Wolff, who speaks truths about Ukraine and the global balance of power. They opened my eyes to things I never imagined. Donald Trump, Imam Powell, a man who once sat in the highest office, isn't just a politician. He's part of something much bigger, darker, something that feels like the Russian Mafia itself. When I first learned about Maxwell, about backroom deals, and the people who escape justice, I realized how deep the corruption goes. The Don doesn't just sit in a smoky backroom anymore. He sits on a golden throne, surrounded by enablers, while ordinary people suffer. I hover over the world, seeing the pieces connect. A boat blown apart. Was it an accident or a message? I fly over Ukraine, hearing echoes of Richard Wolff's words about how power, greed and resources twist nations into pawns. And then I see the halls of power in America, where GOP senators flee from the press like frightened children after a disaster hearing. These are the so-called leaders, terrified, silent, running from accountability, while the people they represent are left behind in darkness. I learned of billionaires building bunkers beneath the earth. Why? Perhaps they know what's coming. Maybe they plan to burn the last of the oil, take the riches for themselves and hide while the world above burns. And while they plan, ordinary families like mine live with broken homes, toxic mold and uncertainty about tomorrow. If Jesus Christ himself walked into America today, being Hebrew, ICE agents would lock him away in a concentration camp like Alcatraz. That's the state of things now. Through all this darkness, my family is my light. My mum, 81 years young, my daughter Keely, ready to bring new life into this world, my son Jack, even my little dog who's been through so much. I walk for them, I speak the truth for them, because if I don't, who will? I stand here now ready to share what I've learned, ready to speak even when it's hard, even when people run from the truth. If my Father blesses me with another day, I will walk forward with courage, knowing tomorrow is never guaranteed. I love you all, I really do. But I don't have to like you, and I don't like to say that, but it's the truth. Love demands honesty. And so I walk on through time, through truth, through everything. For my soul, for my family, for the light,